Welcome back to Fairway Media's coverage of the Twin Peaks The Return. It's happening again at the Southworth Landing Disc Golf Course, brought to you by Brian O'Connor, KIRBY Signers, tournament directors. This is the final round. We're going to watch John Albert, KIRBY Snyder, Caleb Joyner, and John Geiger. Hole 1, 222 feet. Shooting from hole 10's tee pad to 1's basket. Mando left of the tree we just passed. There's a drop zone and it's traditional tee pad 1. The sand bunker is also a hazard. And there's our 2-minute warning, but we're going to jump ahead here. We are good to go. High fives all around. On the box is Caleb Joyner. We just saw him land at the Twin Rivers Open. Let's see if we can get 2 in a row here. Nice swooping Anheuser shot. Panning out right to the base of the tree. Only one way to get better than that. Kirby's going wide again. And similar to round 1, he will have a long second shot. First round, John actually parked this. Let's see if he can do it again. He actually did better. He actually landed near the basket and went long, but now he's right near the basket. First time on our coverage is John Geiger. Going forehand. Out to the biggest gap. And KIRBY doesn't take that risk and will have to settle for that 3. That can be the danger, going a little left after missing. Another double John round. John Albert takes that birdie. He is tied with the leaders so far. Well, these guys have another second shot yet, but you get the idea. He's doing very well. John Geiger cleans up, gets his par out of the way. Hole 1 on round 2 had a 33% birdie rate. 4 people got that too. The blank stare from KIRBY takes us to hole 2, 384 feet, par 3. OB line on the right. We have moved the tee pad up. Roller to the left gap.
Come on, baby.
Caleb getting that distance all the way on the ground. He is basket high, but on the left side, which is a little obstructed. John with a pretty decent line, but got cut off on the distance there at the late tree branch. KIRBY going roller. He's getting a lot of distance here. And he got to the backside of the basket. Bad kick for Geiger.
That was ugly. Is it a gummy?
What's that?
Is it a gummy?
As you get down here, it's pretty open for your second shot, so you just gotta play the accuracy game. Pretty straightforward for those 2 shots. Now these are 2 birdie opportunities. Let's see if Caleb can bend around this tree. And he doesn't really want to play with that. You have to settle for that 3 score on another hole. As we get a cool view of Kirby, who unfortunately just lays it up again. Wants no business with the dangers there. Great 3rd shot from John. Gets that par. Shout out to Gregory Temple. Got the birdie on round 2 with a solo bird.
Boring.
Puts this hole at scoring, averaging a 3.08 for the field, 75% par rate. Let's go to hole 3, traditional hole 3, 270 feet. T-pad kind of puts you right at this gap here, the more successful route. You can kind of use the tree line as a backstop. Not too bad, about 5 feet long. Maybe 10 feet. John Albert gets a great flare. A little bit short, but he's right there. Right where he wants to be. Kirby getting a great line. Blocking the angle a little bit, but he does a good result. Fourth on the box, John Geiger. Still sitting a 6 down. With a great flare, puts him even closer. This looks like a pretty good star frame hole. These guys are well within scoring range here. And they definitely get those birds. Hole 3 had a 75% birdie rate, so we'll get that out of the way. Hole 3, triple Mando, 231 feet. Getting some clean shots off the tee within the circle 1 landing. Next up is Kirby. These guys are really showing you how to do it. Let's see if John can follow suit. Playing a little high, but nothing to worry about there. Looks like these guys are getting 2 really good holes in a row, all 4 of them. Excellent birdie. Excellent birdie. And another one. Hole 4 had an 83% birdie rate, round 2. 10 out of 12 got it. Maybe we need to move that tee-pad back a little bit. Let's go to hole 5, 330 feet, par 3. Double Mando. Drop zone on the left of that last tree we just passed. Now they did move this tee-pad up a little bit to increase the difficulty with that double Mando. They're getting a good forehand out of that gap. hits a tree over by the drop zone. John Albert hits one of the Mandos and skips forward and misses. Unfortunately, he'll proceed to the drop zone. Kirby getting a great shot off the tee. Lands a little bit left of the basket with one tree in the way. Kind of a one stepper for John Geiger. Make sure he gets accuracy off the tee pad. Third shot from John Albert from the drop zone. Almost skips it in. Good shot. Second shot from John Geiger. Very smooth form. Puts him in the circle. Ooh, going for the skip shot. Almost looked like he skipped off the disc, but it was very close to it. And he has a long third shot here. Almost sinks it in. This is the second shot from Kirby. Bends it right around the tree. What a shot. Ooh, wow. Bogey save does drop. John Albert will stay at 10 down within striking distance of the leaders here. Very smooth form from John Geiger. We haven't seen him much on our coverage, but yeah, it's a pleasure to watch that smooth action. And with a rare bogey from Caleb, he'll go down to 11 down, with Kirby having one stroke on the lead field here. Hole 6, par 3, 274 feet. It's a traditional hole, nothing changed here. Just land past that pretty tree left or right of it is a good idea. Kirby going a little wide for that skip. Probably 60 feet out still. A lot closer for John Geiger. Hope you have that left side of that rhododendron. That's my best guess of what that is. Ooh, the first tree at the end there kind of hung him up. Ooh, playing the backside. Good shot, John. So we've got a straight view, still a ceiling to deal with. And one small tree. Kirby will probably get his par. Let's see if Caleb can knock this straight line out. Nothing in the way. A little high. That's the top band. He'll have to settle for 3. Great straight little nose up putt from John. And second John gets that bird as well. John's get birds. That's what I hear. That's what this basket told us. Hole 6 had a 50% birdie rate. 6 of 12 got that. let's go on to our first par 4 of the day. 607 feet. Tee pad's moved up, and the basket location is non-traditional. It's way down here on this old ball golf tee pad area. So playing out into the open and setting up your second shot is GEIGER ending up a little bit on the left side of the fairway. Playing that left side, pushing it, and he gets caught up. Unfortunately, that was OB. KIRBY getting that nice flip up to turn. Similar distance, but almost in the middle, little right up the center. Caleb taking a big bite. Ends up right where he needs to be, giving him a good second angle. JOINER got a lot of distance there. Big hyzer play for Caleb. Let's see if he can push left. And he's right at that wall. That's a pretty good spot. Similar result from KIRBY. All within a few feet of each other. Let's see if this third shot is scoreable. Ooh, a little right. Almost looked like a tickle the chain, but we didn't hear it. Caleb lines up and takes advantage. Scores. He's up at 12 down.
Yes, sir.
Excellent birdie, Mr. GEIGER. We got a tight race, everyone. John looking to get his his fourth shot here. Oh. And that, unfortunately, is the bogey. Hole 8 is par 3, 300 feet. OB on the left tree line to separate the previous hole fairway. And yeah, a lot of field on the right to play with a sloped basket. GEIGER gets his shot a little high. He needed some more speed or angle on it. Unfortunately, he lands OB. Looking at a stroke penalty there. KIRBY up next. With a baby flex. Pretty straight. And he's right on the high side of the basket. Caleb throwing Firebird. Final shot on the box was John. Looks like he's leaking left. Yeah, well, unfortunately land out of bounds. Just a little early release, unfortunately. We have an Anheuser line at it. One tree to beat with a little bit of a ceiling in the way. Give me really and only a straight line at it. That's with Banger GTs. He likes the nose up. And he needed a little more height on it. Probably get that bogey, unfortunately. Let's see if Mr. Geiger can make the correction.
Very safe.
Very safe shot. Looking to score here is Caleb, and he absolutely takes care of that. Moving to 13 down. Kirby looking to get that birdie as well, and he goes to 14 down with a one-stroke lead. Hole 8 had a 33% birdie rate. Four players got that into. Hole 9, 348 feet. Traditional hole 8. Large tree on the left is Mando right. The drop zone is left of that. Skip your shot around here. Get past that late ceiling. Hey, we got some banners now. Check it out. Big shout out to Taylor Folt at Olympic Printers. Get your banners. Kirby going absolutely park job. He did that two rounds in a row. Great shots. Kirby getting it to sink right under that late ceiling, and he absolutely park jobs it as well. Good shots. Oh no. Missing that Mando. Yeah, that should be a Mando miss graphic. John Howard going more straight, following the other successful throws. And he is grouped up under the basket. Here's our drop zone. Mr. Geiger has a shot here, throwing it in for 3. Ooh. It's on line, but just a little right or high. See if we can knock this bogey save in. Oof. Unfortunate. Has become a little bit of a scoring separation hole. Ooh, almost missed that one. Kirby goes to 15. Caleb should be able to get this and go to 14. Hole 9 had a 42% birdie rate with the one double bogey, which we saw. Let's go to hole 10. We have traditional pad, a double Mando we're going to fly through. The sand trap is a hazard. Landing there, you shoot your next shot with a one-stroke penalty. With a well-defined line, you really got to play it to your strengths. Far right. Making the Mandos. Caleb up next. Ooh, getting flirty with the sand trap. But he goes long. Great shot. A little lucky, but great shot. Mr. Albert going straight at it, but this just turned to the right. The solo forehand option. And unfortunately a little low for Mr. Geiger. He's got halfway to go still. With a touch hyzer, puts him right under the basket. And looks like he'll get his par. Kirby, his layup is a little short. Hopefully that doesn't bother him on his next shot. A safe miss from Caleb there. What a two. John Albert, balls of steel. Shooting right at the hazard. Doesn't matter. He needed to score that. That moves to 11. Kirby will stay at 15. And most likely Caleb stays at 14. But next, yep, this is a par shot for John Geiger. Excellent shot. Hole 10 had one birdie. We saw it. Averaging 3.25 for the field. Let's go to hole 11. Par 4, 540 feet. There's two Mandos in the hole. Both are on the left or marked. Each of them have their own drop zone. Bunker is a hazard. Play where it lies with the stroke penalty. And there is an OB line on the left midway. And that tee pad has been moved a little bit right, so you can really attack the main gap.
Good shot.
Kirby's safe shot down to the middle. Caleb getting the turn, he calls out. Real safe to the middle. And the sneaky gap was taken from John Geiger.
Good shot.
He's on the left, but he's still in bounds. Unfortunate little nose up for his second shot, puts him out to the right.
Nice.
One tree to beat for Caleb on his next shot. Hopefully he can get that birdie, keep striking at that score. Ooh, funky roll. He's well within the circle though. Circle 1, that is. Excellent second shot, Kirby. Third shot for John Geiger, puts him under the basket. What a putt. Great score. Caleb goes to 15 down. Just battling with Kirby. Excellent score from John. Don't sleep on him. He's a great player. Only 3 down from Caleb. And Kirby takes that one-stroke lead at 16. Hole 11 had a 50% birdie rate. 6 out of 12 par. Our hole 12 is traditional 13. 501 feet, par 4. Adding this Mando we just passed, forcing you to play down the middle. And then far right or that left tunnel on your next shot. Up first, John Albert. Get a nice hyzer released flight. He pushed past the Mando into the second little landing area. Kirby with a safe shot right down the middle. Caleb got lucky and made that second, landing area. Forehand roller from John Geiger. I believe he mentioned he was looking to be a little aggressive, but he gets caught up in this tree line left, having to play the local routes. And he gets his second shot up there. Not bad. Oh, Caleb did get caught up on that second little gap area, and his forehand roller gets far left of the basket. Not too bad. Looks like the grass is a little grippy right now. They were hoping for more of a skip. Excellent putter approach from Mr. Geiger for his third. Third shot for John. Looking to float one in, and just a little right. Let's see if Caleb can get his birdie here. It's well within putting range. Absolutely pins it right in the heart of the basket. These goes to 6 feet down. Kirby here looking to keep that lead of one. Make here. And just hits a little right of the angle he needed. We'll have to settle for that par. That lead is tied. The 12 had a 33% birdie rate. 4 of the 12 in the field got it. All right, let's move on to our tournament's hole 13. Par 3, 336 feet over the water. Anything that does not land dry goes to the drop zone. You can see it kind of opens up to the right. Our basket location is in the middle of that little, right here where we're looking. And looking back is Caleb for the first shot. Ooh, is he flirting with the OB? Oh, he gets caught up and lands right in bounds. Perfect. So now we're getting that turn. Getting a little closer than last time. I believe Kirby's up next. Yep. He almost aced it first round. And he gets a little more turn than previous, so he'll be in the safe zone. Flex forehand. Pretty high. Does that take his distance? Ooh, unfortunately Lance will be a little bit wet on that side, so he'll shoot for the drop zone for 3 here. He gets it over. That miss, Caleb has an opportunity to take the lead. Takes advantage. He cannot miss. Oh my goodness, his putting is great right now. So hole 13 had a variety of scores. The 17% birdie rate, only 2 people got that bird today, or the second round, excuse me. Averaging at 3.42 for the field. That takes us to hole 14, another water shot. We're looking at the basket beyond the water right now, so we're going to walk to the right. We're just going to look at one of the peaks. wind. Most players are going to do a backhand anhyzer shot 250 feet over the water. That last tree, I believe, is a Mando, right? Nope, that's an incorrect statement. That tree is not a Mando. Ooh, Caleb almost junks the edge, but he landed safely. John getting some late turn. He is beyond the basket, but has a view. And going a little long is Kirby as well. So, final drive, John Geiger going forehand. Safe, but still a long second shot. And he has to deal with a patent pending style footing, and he'll unfortunately have to play for the three. Kirby barely missing. With the way Caleb's putting, he really wanted that. Joiner just missing a little right. Caleb gets the two with a two-stroke lead. Absolutely cannot miss with that putter right now. Hole 14 played 25% birdie rate, averaging 2.92. Four to go. Caleb's got two strokes. Hole 15, tee pad moved up a little to the right. There's an OB line on the right near that path and beyond the basket. Most people are going straight at this basket that is perched on a stump. 334 feet down the field, par 3. Up first is Caleb. And a hyzer line. Ooh, hits the big tree in the middle. Not OB, but landing right next to it, the line. With a nice flip up to flat to turn. Straight shot from John. Excellent. He'll be within scoring range, hopefully. Kirby almost hitting the stump. Great shot. Geiger playing the hyzer line past the big tree. It's a pretty decent skip, but he's down there in circle one. With that elevated basket, that does bring another difficulty. A lot of second shots will be right within, 10-15 feet or so. Ooh, good 15-footer. Kirby needed that stroke. Excellent twos. Geiger goes to 7 down. Mr. Albert goes 13 down. Hole 15 had a 33% birdie rate, averaging 3.25. Caleb gets his par with that one-stroke lead with 3 to go. Hole 16, traditional hole, 312, par 3. Your best bet is to play over that fence that's left over from the ball golf course that was converted many years ago. A lot of open area to land. John playing the left side of the fairway. He'll be going for the middle. Gets caught up, unfortunately, lands on the right side of that last tree cluster. Playing the right gap is John Geiger. Getting that late skip right towards the basket. He will like those results. Flex forehand. Caleb makes the gaps. He's on the dance floor over with John Geiger. Furthest out, John Albert. He lands under the basket.
Go see the bird.
There's a bird in the
Yeah,
chat.
bird in the basket right now. He just landed and he flies in. That was pretty cool.
I'm gonna take a second and read. Like that was awesome.
Yeah.
Agreed. Cool nature moment. Oh, slight miss from Caleb. Since Kirby missed his, he's not really worried about it.
Sorry, John.
What a two. Great shot, John Geiger. Let's go to hole 17, 366 feet, par 3. Playing below the level ground. Basket is tucked in on the left. We need a few putting lanes. Up first, John Geiger. Almost landing on top of that weird stump. Now, first round, Kirby went long. He gets a nice power. It still goes long, but more left this time with that large bush in his way. Unfortunately, Caleb got caught up early on that ceiling. Wow, good shot. And looks like Kirby has a little straddle to work with. Unfortunately, he lands a little short of it. He'll have to get his bar. Tough footing. See if John can still take advantage. Ooh, just a little right. Almost perfect. Slightly short. What a par save from Caleb Joyner. He will keep that one stroke lead above Kirby going into the final hole. Hole 17 played 25% birdie rate, averaging 2.92 for the field. And now we are off to our final hole. Hole 18, tee pad pushed back into the woods. Mando left of this tree on our right. Avoid that tree line on the left, as it is definitely an open fairway on the right. And it is a par 4. Excellent distance from Mr. Geiger. And this is John Alberts. First tee shot. Landing pretty close to Mr. Geiger. Kirby going roller again. Misses that tree. Gets some good hops. Good distance. Landing out in the wide open on the right. Wow, what a drive. And our final drive of the day. Caleb getting that turn. Landing out in the open on the right. Just got a simple hyzer left. Ooh, almost cans it. That would have been ridiculous. Like and subscribe to the channel. Helps out a lot, y'all. Support your local retailers. Alright, and now Johnny Geiger with his second shot. Pretty straightforward hyzer, putting him under the basket. Or a little bit short.
Curb.
Pretty textbook for John. Hopefully he'll score there. Now Kirby looking to throw this in. Unfortunately leaves a little bit high and right. He's making sure Caleb makes this, and he does. With the style points, pointing at the camera, Caleb Joiner takes the victory. Kirby cannot score 2 with 1 to go. Or 1 throw to go. The hole played 50% birdie rate. Let's see if John Albert's a part of that group. Yes, he does. He'll go to 14 down with a 3rd place finish. Kirby with that birdie, 1 stroke behind. He'll have to settle for 2nd place. Unfortunately, great tournament by Caleb Joiner. 1 bogey.
Subscribe, do all the stuff, become a member.
Boom.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
thanks for the support, everyone.
Thanks, man.
It was a pleasure.
Much respect to these athletes.
Boom.
Tell us what you think about the new music. Is it nice? I don't know. Tell me. Caleb Joiner, great victory. That is the field. Wow. We're moving the highlights to Instagram. We will see you on the next tournament. Thanks for watching, y'all.